Alright there guys, how you doing? It's Speed here. This Switch port has definitely made me appreciate this game more than I ever did back on the Wii U, and I think a lot of that has to do with the faster speed, to be honest. And so for my third 3D World countdown in a row, I thought it'd be fun to rank the 10 best levels in this game. Every level for the most part felt really distinct from each other, and there's some right cracking levels here. So here's my 10 favourite levels in this game. In New Super Luigi U, every level gave you 100 seconds to beat it aside from boss levels, and some of the levels have the same time limit here. And whilst that definitely hurts some levels, seriously, this is the entire freaking level, it works really well in Red Hot Run's favour. And even with that time limit, you've got more than enough time to get everything and reach the end. The main gimmick of this level is the dash panels, and if you can tell by my username, I like going fast a lot. And you'll need to use them to dash and jump throughout the level, and some of these jumps are tight without power-ups. It's got a decent amount of difficulty as well, as it did show up in my top 10 hardest levels in this game. Spoiler alert, it's not the last one either, since it's very easy to miss a jump and either get hit or fall off, especially when you're going for that third green star on the top of the flag. It may be a short level, but it's certainly sweet. Super Mario Galaxy is one of the best games I've played, hands down, so anything that references it, I'm gonna love it. I mean, there's Octo Goombas everywhere, and the Comet Observatory even appears at the end. How can I not love it? But let's not jump ahead. The main gimmick of this level is these red and blue platforms that rotate in sequence, and I only found out about this recently, but if you hold those things down, they can't even rotate, making some parts of the level a heck of a lot easier. Which is actually kind of banterous. A lot of the fun in this level can be using that to break this level in half. And hey, on your first playthrough, Rosalina will celebrate with you at the end. That's pretty cool. Compared to the other 3D Mario games, Super Mario 3D World is pretty linear all things considered, which makes levels like Sprawling Savannah a pleasant surprise. Seriously, this part of the level's huge, with quite a few secrets to find. The level kicks off with you climbing a mountain, dealing with ant troopers, and shooting yourself out of pipes avoiding the fuzzies, not to mention a huge jump if you want that first green star. But the main highlight of this level is this wide open area. There's a bunny hiding a green star in this bush, and if you follow the ant troopers down here, bam, there's your stamp. And the final section has you massacring fuzzies. Also, this level is freaking beautiful with that sunset. It really is a fun level overall. Okay, the song that plays during the first half of this level is one of the best in the game. Trick Trap Tower focuses around two towers that have very different experiences. The first tower's goal is just to get to the top, and there's quite a few ways to do this, and as well as some really handy shortcuts if you have the cat suit. You'll likely need these to find the first green star on the stamp. Once you've gone to the top and taken out the canvas for the second green star, a gondola will take you to the next tower, or at least that's the boring way. The second tower's goal is to collect the 5 key coins, but once you grab the one at the top, some poison gas starts dropping down the tower. I'm assuming this is done by those comics earlier, and you gotta like it because that gas isn't patient. Yeah, this is definitely one memorable level. Searchlight Sneak is a level where you need to avoid the searchlights as you run through the level, otherwise cat bullet bills are going to be chasing your ass. Well, unless you want to take this huge shortcut. I don't blame you if you do. I don't know about you, but yeah, I'm not the stealthy type. I personally found it loads more fun to just speed through the level and outrun the bullet bill bastards, because these guys will break the platforms you're on at times. In fact, there's even some instances where you actually need the bullet bills to break stuff, like with this wall hiding a mystery box. But because of the way I like to play this level, basically 90% of this level is just me outrunning stuff, and that was thrilling to do. And it is thrilling to outrun everything and beat the level as fast as I could. By the way, does anyone know why Peach's castle over there? Does it mean out? Super Mario 3D World has some of the best concepts for levels out of any of the 3D games, like this one taking place in a frickin' Japanese dojo. You got everything, shody doors you need to remove, guards you can ban to reveal secrets, etc. Opening these doors will be your main form of progress in the first section. About a quarter of the way in, you can take out a couple of Goombas and oh god, that is horrible! In the second section, you get access to the propeller block to collect some key coins, but if you really wanna, you can fly right up to the top of the level from here, but you'll miss the very easy to miss stamp in the second section. The final area is filled with spikes chucking out spike bars, however the heck they do that, and the only hint that area is even there is that the spike bars are not falling into the abyss. Minor gripes about that aside though, I love the concept and gimmicks in this level. And here's another really cool concept for this level, based on freaking Super Mario Kart. The visuals and the music really go all out with it, with the remix of the original Mario circuit playing. You even start out at the starting line, but first I want to get this Katsu. Anyway, since this level is based on a racing series, most of this level will be you going fast thanks to the dash panels everywhere whilst you're platforming, sliding down this path with an easy to get one up. Even this green star challenge has you catching a bunny. I'll admit this isn't the best designed level on here, as this is most of the level, but it's just a fun one to speed through, and hey, if you're quick enough, you might even spot an 8-bit Luigi down there. It's kind of a shame they didn't also make a level based on Rainbow Road in the Star World though. Super Mario 3D World had some right banging songs, and one of my favourites is in Block Skyway. The main gimmick of this level is that the blocks flash rhythmically in time with the music, but it is kind of easy, which is why I prefer the challenging Blast Block Skyway, as the rate the blocks flash now has been quadrupled. Also, there's no double cherry now, so that's an instant bonus too. But because of the faster speed, you will need to time your jumps very carefully, especially in the second section, with those spike bars coming down, and at some point you've really got to book it if you want to keep up. There's also this giant slide at the end that you're meant to jump across, but if you just stay in the middle, yeah, it's kind of banterous. Great challenge and great music. Plessy has to be one of the most underused features in any 3D Mario game prior to Bowser's Fury, considering how much of a blast this level is. I mean, anything with a remix of the best song from Super Mario 64 gets bonus points from me. One thing that's always stood out to me about this level is that even though it's mostly a straight line, there's several ways you can advance in the level. Like at this part where you can bounce off the splouter and go for the red coins, or you can pass through some coin rings on the water, and then right after that, you can bounce off some splouters for coins, or you can even go for that 1-up, and then right after that, there's the main route with the stamp, or you can go through this waterfall hiding the second green star, and a normal star of which you can plow right through the splouters near the end. Plessy's gameplay style and its non-linearity made this stage very replayable. Yeah, it's the same level as my top 10 hardest list. To be honest, a lot of what I would say about this level I already said on that list. This level is one of the hardest in the series, and I love it because of that. Yeah, as much as it made me want to snap my Wii U gamepad in half at times, it made it incredibly satisfying to beat the level, and I still feel the same way to this day. And you can make this level as difficult as you want with the power-ups available to you. But hey, if you really want to suffer in this level, try bringing in 3 other people. Seriously, the results are absolute chaos, and I love it. It was really entertaining, in its own way. No! No! Wait, what happened there? But then there's also the music. Is Gusty Garden Galaxy overused? Yeah, it pretty much is. But this remix is still amazing. So yeah, great challenge and a great song. Can't go wrong with that. You got everything. Shoji George, blah, blah, blah.